Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. We have a list of 15 properties, so it's a really nice big day. We've had a lot of registrations for the Milton buyer class. If we have to, we can move to a larger venue. So the bottom line is if you want to come, we can fit you in. And the link is just over there to sign up or to learn more. We go through all the steps, all the costs. We give you a book, and I guarantee you're going to walk away with something. We've had people that have bought, 10, 15 properties, investors that have come in and said, hey, I learned something. And so whatever side of the spectrum you're on, if you're a first-time buyer, we'll show you how to get some free government money. Actually, there's 3 ways that you can get $13,000 or more to buy your first home. So we'll go through all that information, miltonbuyerclass.com. Links just over there. Let's get started with today's list. So 1421 Costigan number 408 is 262.9, and so the pictures are here. I like how they kind of walk you through the building. I've been known to make fun of that gym because it is by no means luxurious. It is quite bare bones. Anyway, the unit is, you've got the 9-foot ceilings, which makes it seem a little bit bigger, but it's less than 700 square feet. It's a 1-bedroom condo. I mean, what more can you say? Now, it's rented for $1,275. I would like to know how long is it month to month? Is it somebody who's in a lease? Because if you buy this place, you can't, as the new owner, supersede the lease. So if he has a lease until June and you close on it in April, you can't move in until the lease is over and you give the proper notice and so on. Now, it also says amazing investment. Here's how I look at the investment. 262.9. I should probably change this. Let's say you got it for $260. You're looking at a payment of $932 if you put 20% down. So $52,000 plus your land transfer tax lawyer fee. So pretty close to $57,000 probably when it's all said and done. If you're a first-time buyer, I'm not telling you to do this, but you could possibly say you're going to be moving in and then you don't and you rent it out. That's something to sort out with your mortgage broker. I've heard people do it. I've never done it myself. I know what goes on in the market. So 1146, let's use the number because most investors, if this was a second property, you've got to put 20% down. Rates right now are around 2.5%. So 932. And then, so let's add this up. Let's go back to the listing here. Whoops. Let's go back to the calculator. So 932. Let me move this over here. Plus, you've got condo fees of $180 a month. Now, the tenant is paying the hydro, and it looks like probably you're going to have to pay the heat too. So let's call the heat $50 a month. And so you're at $1,162. Your taxes are $1,372. So that's about $110 a month, which puts you at $1,272. So you're getting $1,275 a month. Your expenses are $1,272. You are making $3 a month. I don't know if that's an amazing investment because if you think about it, somebody is wearing and tearing on this condo. Are you going to have to come in and fix stuff up? Are you going to have to repaint when they get out? Are the carpets... I don't remember if there's carpets in here, but is the flooring going to need to be replaced? Those are all things that people have to think about. And you have to budget for about 1 in 20 months is what most investors say is that, hey, you know what? I'm not going to get paid. Someone's going to bounce a check on me. I'm going to have it vacant or something like that. So you're actually in the hole, although on paper it says $3 a month in the plus. Next one up is Nadalin Heights 359.9 with probably one of the most depressing front views I think I've ever seen. I'm not a big fan of this building. I mean, I'm not afraid to burn bridges when I need to, but I don't know. It doesn't have a good feeling for me, even compared to Ambassador, which to me is not the height of amazingness. But, the 8-foot ceilings, there are some buildings where you can get the 9-foot ceiling. I just find it makes a big difference. But what makes it unique is that it has 3 bedrooms, and it says the third bedroom is technically a den, but it has a closet. It's not a very huge room. However, it is still a functional bedroom with a closet, and that can be very useful because there's very few true 3-bedroom condos out there. 1127 Barclay is 464.9. It's an end unit all brick croft side with a finished basement. I sold one of these last year without a finished basement. Two of them actually end units for higher than this. This is a killer deal. If you want better pictures, look at the virtual tour. It's got the 2 bathrooms upstairs. The fireplace actually limits how you can set up your family room, unfortunately, because it is nice to have a fireplace. But this one looks clean and tidy. They're holding back on offers on this one until, I don't recall the date, but anyway, it's going to sell for more if 2016 is any indication. We just saw a massive village townhouse sell over the weekend. Massive price, not a massive place, but anyway, this is going to be from what we've seen in January, this is going to be one heck of a year. And I know that if someone gets in today, they're going to feel real good about that by the time spring comes around. Raftus is 539, 1,500 square feet plus a finished basement. Now, that alone is probably worth 520, 525 right now. It seems like the way the market's been going, especially when it looks this nice. Now you add to that a premium lot, a pie-shaped lot with landscaping, with this nice little whatever it is over here, this deck enclosure thing. This is a good deal. One of the better ones of the day. But yeah, I would say again, by the time spring comes around, this could be at 550, 560. That's how it's looking so far. Get in on this one fast. Laundon Terrace is $799. One of my favorite floor plans. I like the curb appeal of this home. It's called the Livingston model. And this is the one with the 3rd level loft. And so you have a total of about 3,300 square feet. Main floor, you come in the front door. You've got a living dining just over here. You've got a high 18-foot ceiling over in this room here. You've got a staircase that goes up and up and up. Really neat spaces in here too. So you've got lots of windows. You have a kitchen that over to the side of the kitchen, this area right here is like a little homework area. It could be a little home office. It's just off the kitchen, so it remains in touch, but it could also be separate. Then you've got your laundry just over to the side here. That's the master bedroom. There's your loft upstairs with a bathroom. So even if you had a nanny or you were looking for like a second master bedroom, you could do something with this. So if you had 2 families living in this house, it could work for that function too. Lots of uses for that loft. And I always say it's like having a finished basement on the top of your house. $799 to me seems like it's a great price. We had a bit of a tough time for the $7 to maybe $850 range at the end of last year, but new year, new beginnings, and I think that they'll do well at this price. Now we're going to hop over to the Oakville Milton real estate board list. I don't know if we talked about it this year, but we have 2 different real estate boards that host 2 different sets of information. Both of those boards send information over to like realtor.ca, royalpage.ca, Homefinder, Zoocasa, all these different sites. But the agents, wherever they're members, is where they're going to put the listings. So we're members of both because we believe it's of highest service to our clients, but it also means that you get more exposure when they're on both. So this one's just on Oakville Milton. And have a look at these pictures. I think it's pretty wild. So $399, first of all. It's hard to find something in Dorset Park for less than $500,000. So now it's a real throwback because it looks like they haven't done a thing since the 70s. The wallpaper, the linoleum tile, the light fixtures. I mean, you would have to come in, and I mean, it would be easy to spend $100,000. But I think that you could turn this into something that could be worth, $520, $530. I think this is a real opportunity for someone who knows how to flip a home to actually do pretty well. You can see the wallpaper here is all coming down. I mean, the green carpet. I mean, this is like grandma's house, like it's amazing. Look at that. Unbelievable. I mean, I would almost keep this one as like a little treasure. If I had the cash to just buy this one, I would almost open it up as a museum. I mean, it's just fascinating to look at the styles and the different elements that used to be funky back then. Wow, unbelievable. And it looks like it's a side yard too. That shed looks like if you sneeze too hard, you'd probably knock it over. Last one is 11350 4th line, 1.75. They had it at 2 million. They had it at 1.95. They're at 1.75 now. One of my favorite homes on the market, even if you look at the brickwork here too, I mean, it's very intricately done. I like the fact that it has a slide to the pool. I mean, how amazing is that? Anyway, inside the house, I mean, you're talking solid wood doors. I think it's a beautiful house here. You've got these nice little palladium windows, lots of light. You've got some symmetry going on. Yeah, just well done. Big kitchen here. Country charm, but also has an element of modern to it. That's the slide leading out to the backyard. That's cool. I don't know how you get to that slide, but it's cool regardless. A couple of the pictures are a little bit interesting in their placement. Yeah, there you go. I guess there's a staircase that goes up here. The waterfall in the backyard. I mean, that's what people pay for in the country. They pay for a lifestyle. You know, they pay for sitting in their master, having these windows open, listening to the wildlife, having screens because the bugs are probably crazy, but having a fire going. That's what people want when they move out there. Great looking shower and bath combo. And you probably couldn't build this home at 5,000 square feet plus get this land for the price that they're asking. Where's the shot? This is kind of interesting because this to me is almost kind of a feminine bedspread. Everything about this room has a certain kind of mature feminine quality, but then you got a picture of Muhammad Ali in the boxing ring. That horse would freak me out if I happened to use that toilet. Anyway, small stuff. They're taking the pictures with them, so you won't have to worry about that. And I still think it's a pretty wicked house. So that is the list. If you have any questions, let us know. I've done some redesigns on some of our books. So the freetopdollarbook.com, you can go and get that. MiltonPriceReport.com, we just did the new version of that with a lot more information. So any of that information, go to the sites, check the links at the bottom of the email I send over. And that also includes the buyer class on Saturday. Have a great day and we'll see you tomorrow.